You know what it is. You know who it is.
OG Lee in the house. Once again. Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Hey, it's old school, new school.
What's going on, man?
UNDE, OG Lee, man. It's episode 36.
36.
36.
36.
And we back with another
36
man.
episodes, man.
Best father-son podcast in America, bro.
And 36 episodes in.
36 episodes in.
And just getting started.
How you feeling about it so far, man?
I love it, man. It's just an opportunity for me to vent. You know what I mean?
Get a little
Just
steam off.
Talk a little shit about what's happening, the current events.
Absolutely. The powwow with the pops. And you know we started about the mental health today, Friday
Health?
the 13th. How you feeling, man? How you
Man,
feeling?
my mental health is good, man. I'm trying to maintain. You know what I'm saying? Got to do that.
Absolutely.
But
Likewise, man.
Just
Chip off the old
chill and
block.
maintain. It's a Friday, so you ain't got to move around too hard tomorrow and the next day.
True.
And
True that.
We good, man.
But
I'm good anyway. How about you?
I'm doing all right, man.
I say we good. I can't speak for you.
I know, trying to stay, you know what I mean, positive. Which I'm a positive person, so luckily that's a kind of a natural, easy thing for me, man. So
Well,
I say
shout
I'm
outs for
all right.
that. Shout outs for that.
Situation could be better, but the mindset and morale is tip top shape.
Good deal, man. Good deal.
But in recent news, man, I've been on my socials. I can't get away from it right
But you
now.
know what?
What's that?
36 episodes.
Oh,
When we do the mental health part, we some hell of a guys because we haven't said anything, negative that, every time we say, oh, we good, everything's great.
Yeah.
So I hope that's true.
Yeah, is that a manly coping mechanism right there?
Yeah, when he's talking, especially to other men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, I don't know, sometimes just speaking about, like I said, negative situation, what's bad about it? I mean, how could you think any other way?
Well, if you're solution oriented, you know what I'm saying? You'd be like, to me, already on the solution for whatever problem came up.
And
You
I
know
would
what I'm
think
saying?
that's
You're
a
already
positive
working
too.
on it. It's like, oh, whatever problem you got, boom. You should be like, okay, what's the solution? I can't keep complaining.
Little
I'm only
yin
going to
and
complain
yang.
once about the problem. And then I'm going to, spur
Take
into
action.
action. Yeah.
Take action.
If it's a problem that bothers you. Some people don't go and do the problems right away. And then they kind of like build up.
Yeah. Stack into a little something. Absolutely.
And that's when they need that counseling.
Get the counseling.
That's when they need that counseling. You'll hear me say that when I see somebody in an extreme situation, that boy gonna need counseling.
I think this is
That girl gonna need
this
counseling.
is a little bit of counseling right here. Oh, what's up? Can we get a Schoolie gang a little old school, new school logo back here?
Yeah, man. Take the weight.
Possibly.
Let them see who they checking out. You
But
know
like
what
I
I'm
was
talking
saying,
about?
I've been in my socials. I can't get away from it recently with the Super Bowl coming up
Oh my goodness.
and controversy happening with that.
They done got us beefing again, man.
Yeah, they threw that out there early. And the Super Bowl is when?
January something. No, maybe like the first week in February now that they.
It's a nice little stretch.
Yeah.
That's
I think
crazy.
I think it's gonna be the first week in February now.
I feel like that's an early announcement, right?
I'm not sure what when the Super Bowl is.
Yeah.
Well, they can predict
No,
it.
I'm talking about as far as who's performing though.
Oh,
Like, do we usually know that early?
I'm not sure because I don't really pay attention to that.
Yeah,
but maybe
I
since
don't
this
either,
one
but-
is controversial, they decided to give people that to deal with throughout the whole season.
How does old school feel about that though? You kind of know.
Well, it looks like that
Lil
they
Wayne.
selected. What's the brother name again?
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar. And see, I don't know him. So what I want you to do, man, on our next one is to pick out a few of his songs
Okay.
and we can review them, or I can review them, because I'm like a lot of people.
some
or
old
older
school
anyway.
reacts.
They've
They gonna have to
never
do something
heard of
like that.
Kendrick Lamar. They've heard of Lil Wayne probably just because of the time that Lil Wayne has been in the game.
Uh-huh.
You've probably seen him. Shit, he been on Ellen, all kind of some of everybody could have seen him. But Kendrick Lamar, I don't know. So it'd be interesting to hear
Even
what
though
he's saying because everybody's saying he's such a woke rapper. I even heard the minister Louis Farrakhan commenting on Kendrick Lamar.
But with that said, you know what I'm saying, like you saying, Lil Wayne, he's, you know what I'm saying, he's an established rapper. Should he not get the respect in his hometown, at least beyond, you know what I'm saying, the lineup of the Super Bowl? It doesn't really work like that.
They mixing street with business. Now, if he
Lil
was
Wayne included,
if he was coming to something else, like that was dealing with our culture, automatically he gets in. It's coming to. But the Super Bowl is not really something where you have that same kind of pull like that. Where you just I'm Lil Wayne, you coming to New Orleans. I'm so Lil Wayne to me. I think that without them telling him, he doesn't meet the white people's standard, and that's what I feel on that. Just because of his appearance. And I don't know Kendrick Lamar enough to know how his appearance is, but I could say this, it's probably to the mainstream of America much cleaner than Lil Wayne. And people don't want to tell Lil Wayne that, man, I think, because otherwise you would give it to him. But he doesn't fit that standard for white America. Mm-hmm. This is going to be a mainstream event, not cultural. Right,
I think he might make an appearance. So truthfully,
yeah, but but the thing is, will he accept it? Because with him not being just the major act, will he accept it?
I think so. They got a song together,
but still, he wanted to be the main attraction for that.
Yeah,
but like I said, I don't think he fits the white standard. And I was listening to, I think it's Marlon, the young Wayans brother. And he was talking about their series that they had on. And he was saying when they first pitched it to NBC, they didn't want the guy, John Witherspoon. Mm-hmm. I think Pops. It's John. Pops, yeah, it is. But I think it's John. But anyway, he was saying they didn't want him NBC because they thought he was too ghetto. Mm-hmm. Right?
Oh, I did see that.
If you know John Witherspoon, in our culture, we don't really consider him ghetto. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was a comedian, an actor. Yeah. But we don't necessarily consider him ghetto, like white people would say, oh, he's ghetto. As a matter of fact, he's not ghetto. Yeah, he's going to be playing in a family show on top of that where the father's involved. So that's not ghetto. And him as a character, I don't think our culture saw him as ghetto, but NBC did, and he wasn't acceptable. They didn't get accepted on NBC, right? Mm-hmm. Same thing with the Super Bowl. Lil Wayne, to me, has that look that the whole country is not ready to accept.
He started there, which is crazy to say. I feel you, though. I feel you. But speaking of Wayne, I feel like you kind of disrespect him a little bit.
Who, Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
When I say what?
When you saying he shouldn't be on that Super Bowl stage.
No. I didn't say he shouldn't be on the Super Bowl stage. I'm saying the people who selected him had to take into account who the audience was.
Right.
And I didn't think he was acceptable to the audience to be what I'm going to call the headliner, right?
He is the audience, so he started all these young bucks. Everybody's babies of the Lil Wayne.
I don't think that, think about the reasons why they decided not to do it. What would you think?
They not like us is what I'm thinking right now for Kendrick.
Because he's got that jam out?
Yeah, which he has got a nice catalog, but yeah.
But think about this though. If you want to make it like that, mm-hmm. in terms of like entertainment or music, you go from September to February, bro. That's damn near a lifetime. There's a lot of shit that could happen within that. So if his music is hot now, you got a lot of music that could be hot within 5 months. Mm-hmm. So I'm saying that to say that since his music will be older in February or whatever. And Lil Wayne has a catalog, why would that be a consideration? Because basically, I would be saying that if Lil Wayne is so popular, whatever he played from his catalog, people would be down with it. Just like 50 Cent. What did he do? Wasn't it last year that they won 50 Cent and Dre and them? Was it last Super Bowl? Anyway, the 150 did. He did some of his own shit. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So, but
That's that Lil
so
Wayne
that's the thing. So, what else you
kind of
think it would be?
as far as why he won't be up there.
That's why they didn't choose Lil Wayne.
As the
Not that he won't come with my man, and of course that people will love
but
that.
that's the reason Kendrick right now is hot. They can ride.
But it's gonna be in February that they do it. We only in September. So that's like I said, you got 5 months to go. It may be hot then or what. Matter of fact, Lil Wayne shit could be releasing something within that time even. You know what I'm saying? Because he said he was working on some shit, Carter 6 or whatever that is.
But yeah, just like you're saying, they're in two different kind of streams. Kendrick is definitely more mainstream, and I mean they can make sure he's hot by then because he doesn't do really too much in music. He's kind of like at his own pace type of guy. So it's a kind of an interesting thing on that aspect.
So what do you think? You think they did him wrong in not choosing him?
I am just entertaining the controversy. I think Lil Wayne is a little bit past his prime, but if I could get A Green behind the scenes and pull up some of this footage, how you talking about Wayne, bro? I think you looking at Wayne like this, bro.
What you mean? How I'm talking about him?
Kind of give him a slight downplay.
In terms of what? I'm just saying that he's not as mainstream as them white folk would like for him to be the Super Bowl, what I'm going to call, which may not be the term in the industry, the headliner. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know,
I think
I'm not. He's apparently a good rapper. You know what I'm saying? He's made millions doing it. He's got a hell of a following. So I'm not saying anything about him personally other than the way I think they made the decision. Otherwise, if he's the money man, that's where the money's going to go. You always follow the money. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So
in New Orleans, the New Orleans baby, I don't know. That's just interesting. Money to the city. Who's done stuff for the city?
Yeah, man. I tell you what is a trip though, is that I heard some people really taking a hard stand on it, talking about like, don't bring them down here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? We down by law. We think he's supposed to. This is his hometown.
That deep New Orleans culture, boy.
That's what they were saying. But
real culture.
That I didn't really look at as that much of a threat because if they have to, if they just literally have to, they'll have the National Guard over there.
Bring them in by a helicopter.
Just to let them know that you have not, we wouldn't let you do something like that in the Super Bowl venue.
Check this out. This how you feel like Lil Wayne gonna be coming out looking like this right here? How you feel about this? Come on.
I'll tell you what. Now, who is that now?
Lil Kim.
Nah.
Come on. That's how old school. That's how you looking at Wayne. He gonna come out there and do something like this?
I don't know, man. But like I said, we got a unique culture. We're the only culture, first of all, that glamorizes anything pimp-like. I mean, I don't know any other culture that glamorizes pimps, And then the women who are, supposedly totally against the ideology of a pimp, it's like, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Because he's singing to a damn near all-woman audience. We got a different culture in terms of black people. But anyway, Little Kim, and she can't change her name at this point in the game, but she's not coming across as little no more. That's for damn sure. She's not coming across. Matter of fact, I would not have even known who that was if you didn't say that. Yeah.
Went on a transformation.
At some point though, you know what I'm saying? You made your money, they know your name. At some point in time to just sit down, man.
Give it a break.
Give it a break.
If they're still paying you though, I mean, hey. It's like
and so
go ahead, make your money type of deal.
It wouldn't be a matter of me as if they still paying me. Mm-hmm. It would be a matter of if I needed to be paid, if I needed the money.
Come on, man.
Yeah, because at some point she got to be like 50-ish, right?
Yeah.
So at some point, I don't know. Would you know what I'm saying? She's not the same at all. You know what I'm saying?
Near. The plastic surgery
not the face, not the body, not anything.
But there's somebody who's
the voice. I don't know.
Oh yes, girl.
Oh yeah, of course. Somebody's going to encourage her. Some of her best friends will encourage her. And like I said, she probably, like some people, even though they've got the glitz and the glamour, they ain't really paid. Didn't manage their money well, so they jump at anything. How much would you think they would pay her for a show like that?
I think she might get like $20K.
That's what I was thinking of. I was thinking more about 10 or 15. Because Usher probably getting 50 or 60 a show or something like that.
Yeah, probably more than that, truthfully. Because just ticket sales, like in general, in these places, which of course
I guess with
he
Usher,
busting it down with other people. But
he's still getting paid, but I still would put him at less than 100 a show.
Yeah.
Whatever you making, bro, Usher, keep doing them shows, man. Shit, you know how many shows you could do in a fucking month?
Yeah, he doing. I feel like he's making a killing right now. Yeah,
he is still very hot.
Absolutely.
Herpes and all. No, I'm just saying that. That's the shit I heard over the years. They said Usher had herpes.
Damn,
I don't know,
bro.
I'm just saying.
Don't put that on Usher like that.
Shit, you brought the motherfucker up. You
gonna just throw some dirt
I'm
on
just
Usher's
saying.
name
That's
like that.
talking. You know what I'm saying? Niggas out there like that.
He just heard Usher had the hurt. That's wild. That is wild, right?
You never heard that?
No, I didn't hear that. Is that a real rumor?
I'm not gonna just throw some shit out there like that.
You would.
Not like that. That shit, like, it's probably, you could Google it and all that. And of course, it probably says it was a rumor or whatever, but it's been out there. And I don't doubt it. You know what I'm saying? If they said whatever STD he had, I'd be like, okay, he probably does. You know, so had it anyway. A lot of women, you know, I'm sure.
Baby.
He's been with a lot of women and shit. So shit, you gonna catch some shit eventually. That's just going with, you know what I'm saying? That goes with the territory.
It be like that.
Yeah, man. That's, you be hoping that you get some shit you could get rid of.
Herp, you can get rid of that, right? It's just a little annual type of thing you kind of do.
I don't know, man. They got that herpes simplex 1, 2, 3,
different
4
version.
Yeah,
Depends on the
depends on which one you got. Boy.
Lord.
Shit. Some of that shit is like Samsonite luggage. The shit don't go away.
Can't get that up off ya.
Shit.
Can't get that up off ya. Hey, but last episode, I'm just thinking, having a little new school thought over here, bro.
Last episode. 34.
You said 35. But
no, we are 36 now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's that. We in 36? Oh, yeah. See, that's good. You know your Spanish.
Sí,
Every
señor.
one of your schoolies, right, should at least be able to count as 36 by now.
Come on, keep up with us,
right?
Yeah. But last episode, you were talking about you would.
It's going to be a test.
You would go for that all expense paid trip to space, right? If they offered it. But
I was thinking about it.
My question, though, is would you take the same expense paid trip deep into the ocean?
Deep down?
Yeah.
What would be protecting me?
I mean, something that they get the same way. Like
the sub?
You're trusting going up.
You talking about a sub? I'll be in a sub?
Yeah.
The answer is no, but that's the way that people go down.
What if it was a lit travel? Like you could see everything, kind of like, you know, their next level. They got lights, blast.
No, with the sub, I think you can. Plus, they got that periscope and shit like that.
It's dark as hell though down there.
But if it were lit and I could see everything, I mean, they couldn't guarantee my safety. So no, you remember those?
Same like the space though.
Do you remember the European? That's why I just said just a little while ago, just a minute ago, I was like, I thought that shit over. No,
negative.
I was just bullshitting. I damn near hate to get on a plane going from say here to fucking California.
True.
No space, man.
What's your anxiety level whenever you're flying?
On a plane?
Yeah, 1 to 10.
About a 6 or something like that.
6-ish.
Because I'll be trying to play it off, you know, and just be thinking, I look at the stewardesses every time, you know what I'm saying? I figure if they panic, now it's time to fucking panic. You know what I'm saying? And so I'll be trying to chill. But when you hit them air pockets, I'll be like, oh God. Shit. Even though I think I would prefer to die like that in a way, as opposed to living quick, you know, to be 90 and, you know, be, you know, all decrepit and shit. But yeah, that's when I get on the plane, man, that's when I get religious. Yo, I get religious like I get religious.
Oh, that's hilarious, boy.
Yo,
that's
like, hey, we just gotta put everything in the hands of the Lord.
Damn, look at you, man.
Oh man, because that's really how it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
On the big guy.
You get on a plane, you got a pilot, you don't know him, and I've heard it. Some pilots are alcoholics and shit like that, which I'm sure some of them are. Let's be real, they just people. right? And might be under
they
the
get
and I
religious.
never hardly see the pilot anymore. Nowadays, I used to see him, peeping his head. Now I don't even hardly see him, so
You
you
take
don't
a
really
little
know
bump
what
in the back
condition the
now.
boy in. You know what I'm saying? And so you just have to, really just, like I said, you got to get religious and put it in the hands of the Lord, man.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, I'll be thanking some Jesus, so I don't know, several times.
Calling on everybody, huh?
Especially when we hit that turbulence. Oh, Lord, God, oh, Jesus,
Yes,
But,
Lord.
yeah, man, shit. But now, space, I couldn't do it, bro.
So you said about a 6.
I couldn't
So
do space.
yeah, your airplane anxiety about a 6. Space, boy, you'd be about like an 8, 9.
No, space, I'll be shit off the charts.
Yeah,
I'll be like, shit, if they force me, I'll be screaming. They have to pull me, drag me, and shit like
your
that.
ears will pop and you fucking explode.
Couldn't do the space thing, man. I'll walk a mile, though. Shit. That's my thing. Growing up in New York, used to just hitting it and walking wherever you go.
What's the longest walk you've taken, you think?
Shit. Probably about 5 miles or something, 5, 6 miles. One way. And then 5.
I remember we took a long walk.
That's what I was gonna say. That when we walked from not too far for a New Yorker, but we walked from 40 Deuce to 147th. So like 140.
Over
100
blocks.
102 blocks. So that's 5 miles. We always said that a New York block,
Flip-flops.
20 city blocks is a mile.
Mm-hmm. Back in them days.
In the day,
we were slim and trim and
niggas
fit.
used to have holes in the bottom of their soles, man.
Holes in they souls. Hey, that could be something right there. I hear it in my mind right now. But hey, you told me something the other day off camera.
Oh my God.
But pertaining to.
So is it meant for on camera? Since
Yeah,
I told you
this is an on camera.
All right.
This is a you said that OG Lee was gonna be hooping again.
Yeah.
That I'm trying to, cause I'm trying to. I ain't played no.
I got my Puff basketball set
hoops
already for me to start getting my form back.
The Puff.
Yeah, Puff.
What is that?
Puff basketball.
Small little.
But I got it's a real rim though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I got
you
one.
got one, yeah.
And I might have lost my ball, truthfully, but
I got to start off like that from the ground up. Start from the Puff on the back of the door.
the form.
Yeah.
When you shaking back? When's the time frame?
I'm gonna give myself 6 years, man.
6 years of you
Give
back?
myself 6 years.
Nah,
And then I'll be ready to try out for like at least Division One.
oh,
you know
you
what I'm saying?
going to the league?
Yeah, I'm gonna give myself good 6 years.
You going to the geriatric league? You can make it, bro.
No, I'm gonna be tight, man. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play like in the 40 and 40 and above.
That's the old man league.
Nah, it's a lot of dudes 40 years old that can hoop, man.
I know, still an old man league. If you're 40 and up,
Don't hate, man.
it's an older
Don't
league.
hate on
I'm
the
about
man.
to be in that.
So
league,
when you gonna start, bro?
That's when I'm gonna be giving
Like
me my
6 years?
Give me my 6 years. I'm gonna be.
All right, shit. That'll put you damn near almost at that 40-year range, man.
Come on, man. Now you hear me. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, I'm trying to come like we're gonna be like LeBron and Bronny. Kind of father son duo.
That's a hell of a thing, man. I talked about LeBron before, just in terms of his. We were comparing, I guess, to Michael Jordan or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But what a hell of a thing, man.
Next level.
You know what I'm saying? I'm hell of a motherfucker
Goated.
in the sport, my craft. I'm like at the top of it.
Get my son.
Then
a
I got my
contract.
son in there. I do like when white folks do. What they call that shit? Nepotism. Niggas didn't know. That should have been the word of the day. A lot of motherfuckers didn't know what no nepotism was. They just used to say, no white folk, they get all their family hired. You know how they do. They call that shit nepotism.
They got a blueprint, man. Got a plan.
Black folk be doing that shit too, though, man, where they can. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't you? That's kind of like a natural thing, right? You would want the best for your offspring.
You see what my man is doing, right?
Bruh.
No, Dwayne Wade.
Chill out, bro.
Yo, you see what he's doing, right?
Yeah.
That's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Helping your son out. No, his daughter, actually. But they're doing a nail polish.
That's his wife's kid.
A nail polish thing. But they showed LeBron, they showed Dwayne on the post or whatever,
Right.
saying that he was going to be basically teaming with his son.
He a good stepdaddy.
With his daughter to, no, that's his real son.
It is?
Yeah. Yeah, that's his real son.
Oh, yeah.
The girl, the lady is
he had with Gabrielle.
No.
No.
Oh,
okay. No, that's interesting.
no. The son he had, I guess, with somebody else.
I guess all of his kids.
But the son, since he was like, I think, maybe like 7 or something like that, he'd been with Gabrielle. and she's been, from the way the media is saying, real helpful in facilitating him, going through what she was going through or whatever. But now she's just a girl, and she's gonna have a nail polish company or some shit like that.
I think D Wade popping out with
Might
that.
as well sell the phony nails too.
I think he's been,
because that's some shit you can even
though.
sell to men. So that's more of a market now that men are wearing it. That's a little crazy for me, man. I'm gonna come in here my next episode.
Paint it up.
Paint it up.
Rocking it. I wonder what the brand name is.
And you can get Maybelline shit.
It's Maybelline?
I
thought you were talking about D Wade's daughter's brand.
That'd be interesting to know. We gotta look that up.
Yeah. We find it. But
give it a name. What do you think? Give it a name. You think?
It'd be Wade Slade.
Wade Slade.
Yeah. Slade Wade. type shit. Hey, but it's Skooly gang. Hey, if you cool with us, come school with us, man. We're gonna take us a little woo sa, a little iki, a little fiki chicky.
Look up the name of that too.
What's the we're gonna come back with that.
Yeah.
It might not even be out. But hey, it's Skooly gang. If you cool with us, come school with us, man. Follow us on the social media, like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna be right back.
Subscribe.
And we are back
up on the scene. Back on the scene.
Full attack. Hey, but man, in the break, I had just came across
what you come across, man?
That tour video. I was checking it out.
Oh my goodness.
You see my boy? How do you feel? It's like, is it a point to where you gotta just, hang it up, or like, how do you feel about that? Him still going?
Man, just like I was talking about Kim, man. It's hard to give it up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's been your life. You look at somebody like that. He's been playing since he was a boy. You know what I'm saying? So to figure that you just got to sit down and not play or do what you love, it's kind of hard. But in his case, what's that, the third concussion?
Second or third, I know.
I know it's not.
I know for sure.
I was going to say 4, but it's not. It's at least 3. So, but the bottom line, that's his life. You know what I'm saying? And when he gets older, it may have an effect. It may not. And he's betting that it may not.
Should the NFL step in at some point, or?
That's a good question. That's a good question, because I think, but they would have to set up a protocol. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. He might
be
be
legal.
the beginning of something.
But because you see, the guy who tackled him was the guy who he had a situation out there, right?
Right.
So you see, the NFL is pretty liberal now, right? So, while they should step in, they'll probably, hey, at this point, let's leave it up to the player. Just thinking more about the team and how valuable he is to the team. The team, even at a more local level, should be like, look, man, why don't you pack it in? Because, I mean, that kind of, we know, you've seen the other people who've been given their brain that's died, the other football players, right?
Mm-hmm.
Couple of them, I forget the one guy who actually is, I think he was a Samoan, the first one of the guys who gave his brain up for research or whatever. But anyway, Sayal, yeah, Junior Sayal. So yeah, he should know from that, not just that one player, but from several players, that a lot of knocks upside the head, a lot of concussions like that can
do something to you.
Yeah.
Say we were the NFL right now having a meeting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Will we say a certain amount of concussions happen before we kind of spring this protocol, or the severity of an accident? How do you think they'll go about it?
Well,
one crazy collision, we can spring this into action. Would it have to be a multiple concussion protocol?
I would have the person, if I could, sign a waiver. You know what I'm saying? Releasing us from any kind of liability on that, because
look,
man,
business standpoint,
you already had 3 concussions, and you're playing a game where shit, you could easily get a 4th or 5th this season, so I don't know, man, but I would leave it up to him and his family, really, ultimately, because people like him. He's a good player to watch. I'm sure he got people buying his jersey and coming to see him play,
paying,
so hey, that's somebody. He's somebody's property. Whoever was it? Is it Wayne Hacienda or something like that? You probably didn't know the owner of Miami. Yeah, used to be Wayne Hacienda or some shit like that. But anyway, whoever it is, he's their property,
Mhm.
for whatever time they got him contracted to. So
I
they'll send
hate
you
it.
out there. They don't care. Hey, they'll send you back out if they could send you back out that same game.
I'm
You
pretty
know?
sure they done that to the band before.
Yeah, get on out there, man. Play. We want you to,
Get
try
back
to win
up.
and make us some money. Yeah.
Season up on the field.
You are a slave, basically. It's a good game they playing, but basically, he's their slave, like the rest of them. Any of them will tell you that if they really got down to it, you don't do what they say, you out. And so you just gonna do every little thing because shit, I'm making a lot of money. I'm a high paid slave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shucking and jiving.
Give me a nice quality of life.
Ring a ding, ring a ding.
We's free.
We's
free.
free. We's free.
Thank God Almighty, we's free.
Hey, but that ring right there might spur a good old mind crusher.
A mind crusher?
A
A mind crusher.
And we got the mind
Let's
crusher
see where we
today.
at today.
For the schooly gang, if you cool with me, come school with me, man. Mind crusher. This one is marry, fuck, kill. Companies.
Marry or marry?
Marry. Like
Marry, as in the girl Mary?
marry as in wed to be my wife.
Oh, marry is what I say on
Options.
that then.
Options here. You marry one.
Marry. So if you say marry, that means you're going to marry.
Marry.
You got to marry. Marry if she's going to be married.
If she wants to be married, you can make her marry by marrying her. But this one,
I get it.
3 options. Marry. You marry one, you fuck one, you kill one.
Oh, my.
Companies. And this is your options. Disney, Smuckers, Pornhub. Go.
Pornhub?
Go. Yep.
Well, I would have to marry Disney, fuck Pornhub, and kill.
Yeah. That's easy. Come on, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer.
But I don't know about Pornhub. I don't know what I'd be fucking because I just said that since it's had the word porn in it.
Yeah.
But I don't know what Pornhub is about. I can kind of imagine, but
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Pornhub,
Do you have any idea what
just
Pornhub is?
porn website, free porn online.
Oh,
So
okay.
you can marry Disney for some money, a nice little,
Mm-hmm.
boost in your generational wealth there.
Fuck Pornhub.
Yeah, fuck Pornhub. Come on, man. And then go kill Smuckers. No one needs what fucking peanut butter and jellies. Easy peasy.
Yeah, I get into some trouble though if I marry Disney and then fuck Pornhub.
I don't know.
Disney's gonna be, Disney ain't gonna like that shit, man.
Disney's good. Disney's good with it, for sure. Disney's been doing all kind of weird shit over there. A little Pornhub on the side, no
I
big
think I
deal.
might fuck Disney instead though,
Just kind of fuck them over.
and marry Pornhub.
Oh man, marry old Pornhub, eh?
Yeah, Disney is rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what, you're gonna get some dollars, fucking Disney?
But now, peanut butter and jelly for the rest of your life. If you marry Smuckers, they got that peanut butter
Is
and
that
jelly
it?
mix. That's
Yeah,
the
they-
first ones who made that, right?
Then they got
They got that peanut butter and jelly mix.
Uncrustables too.
Oh yeah,
You could
which
fry.
I think those are kind of pretty nasty.
Have you had one fried before? That's a little interesting.
Oh man, I don't like them regular, so I ain't gonna fuck with the fried. You getting like that carnival shit, that fair shit,
I've had it.
fried Twinkies and shit.
I've had it, boy. I've had that thing.
Yeah, you be eating some nasty shit then, man.
No, I don't. I mean, I try.
fried
I try anything
Smucker's
once.
thing?
I try anything once for sure.
Yeah, it shouldn't kill you. If it don't, makes you stronger.
But when you talk about my Smuckers like that, you know what that brought to me, bro.
Don't eat white bread.
White bread does kill you. Just kind of bloats up inside of you there. But look, you know what? With your to me talking about those Smuckers, bro, and you ain't even tried it yet. Do you know what that bought to me?
Huh?
Do you know what you
Oh.
into my Smuckers?
Oh, that might have been the word of the day, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm waiting for my agent to call. That's why I'm picking this up.
You coming?
Wow, that was my agent too.
Ooh.
Wow.
$1 million deal.
Whoa. I might be doing something with this lady called Cloris Leachman.
Oh, hold on. We're gonna talk about Cloris, or can we talk about Cloris?
No, man, this is something I don't want to.
Top
Cat
secret.
can't be let out of the bag
Top
yet.
secret. But your reaction to my Smuckers. Bought this tomorrow right here, and it is just that good old word of the day.
Word of the day.
It is the word of the day
Word of the day.
today, and I gave OG
Word of the day.
the option of Smuckers or Uncrustables. He goes and it brought to me this word of the day, which is today. Repulsive.
Word of the day. Repulsive.
Repulsive is the word of the day.
Repulsive.
One that you could throw this one in the bag. You won't be too deep.
REPULSIVE.
Ding
Huh?
ding ding.
I'm trying to get like Aretha Franklin on him. RESPECT.
And repulsive simply defined
Find out what it means to me.
arousing, intense distaste or disgust. Repulsive. OG Lee over there acting like my Smucker's suggestion is repulsive.
No, it's not quite repulsive.
Not quite.
No. Vomit is repulsive. But yeah, man. Smuckers, I don't like it because the Crustables, the crust part.
Uncrustables.
Is it Uncrustables?
Whole point.
But the crust part, anyway, is what I want to say. The part that's supposed to be the bread, it's not bread. So you can sit it out like at, room temperature and just eat one, whatever, at room temperature, whatever. And
that's what bread does.
Crust to me is nasty, man.
Oh, dang.
It's not like resembling bread, not even the texture, you know what I'm saying? It's more like trying to make some kind of pastry. Don't instead of bread, you know what I'm saying?
I don't agree with that.
It's nasty. Maybe they changed them because I only
It's
tasted
just the
them one
inside
time
part,
in my
no
life.
Crust. It's just no crust.
And once I tasted it the first time, I vowed never to eat that shit again.
Probably best. But.
And then too, when you eat something like a peanut butter or a jelly, if you ever ate it real natural, they got to put too much chemicals in it and stuff like that to preserve it. And to me, that takes away from the flavor, especially when you've tasted, real peanut butter and real jam, as it were.
What's the difference between jelly and jam?
One shakes more than the other.
I know that.
I think jelly. The jam comes directly from the fruit, like a preserve, whereas the jelly, I think it's like made differently. Yeah.
So jam is kind of artificial, or no jelly?
No, the jam is real, and the jelly is real too. I mean, you can get it, but what they sell in the store, I'm sure all of that's artificial, even the jam. But real jam is really just made from like the fruit, kind of just whatever process to kind of mush.
Okay, I got you. But jelly and something is definitely a process.
And preserves suggest that it's bottled or jarred and kept over time, preserved. I think I just threw that in. That's how you do shit when you in like teaching, like a teacher. They throw their own version of history in, tell you different shit about Christopher Columbus. You ever had a good history teacher? They make it seem like you were there, or they were there with Christopher Columbus, telling you all this shit, like they knew for sure that's what happened.
History was never my forte, but I definitely had some good history teachers.
As you get older, man, I think people like history more. I know I do. You even understand it more. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of see it in
Start seeing more of a worldview, especially after you've traveled and realized, oh, there are other countries out there even. A lot of people don't realize that.
They got their own history. Ooh. Oh.
Everybody's got their own history, man. We got a history. We go back to episode 1.
A deep, rich history, man. Schoolie Gang, how y'all think we've been growing with this thing? We episode 36, man.
36.
We on track to get the page monetized, man. Doing a little work, have some merch for y'all.
Monetized? What does that mean?
Yeah, we're gonna be able to throw a little ads in there for the Schoolie Gang. Watch us a little longer. You know what I mean? Tap us in.
Schoolie Gang.
The Schoolies be watching.
With me, come school.
Come school with us, man.
That's a t-shirt.
That is a t-shirt. It's gonna be coming. Y'all gonna see it around right around over here somewhere. Check that out.
School them on something good, man. I think we started that one time last episode and then just got off the subject. But we were trying to think of something good.
Just think of something good.
Something good that's happening in America right now. Football season has started.
Yeah,
That's something that's real good for a lot of people,
it really
especially
is.
if they bet and they do win. That's real good.
And for me, I would say the not quite freezing fall weather, but kind of the
Ooh, man.
cool. That's a real
That's
good
good
thing
for
for
you?
me. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I think that's okay. The cool, because we still in summer.
Uh-huh.
So I like this, but I don't like it when you have cool mornings and cool days, cold mornings and cold days. Right now, by 11 o'clock, it starts to warm up. It gets about 80, and it's a real nice day.
Yeah, it's perfect right now.
But I don't like it to stay cool or cold, and that's what we get ready to come into.
I'm good with
Yeah.
I'm good with a hoodie and some sweatpants. That's kind of my get up.
I like a good old pair of shorts, man.
Yeah.
Good old pair of shorts and some flip flops.
Mm-hmm. I'm a barefoot type of guy, so that's probably the biggest letdown of the old fall rolling around
That's
for me.
weird, man, that you like taking your shoes off. Even I've seen you like in the dead of winter.
I have
Walking outside with your shoes off, man.
Nah, not the dead.
Caveman type
a
shit,
little snow
man.
coming down.
That's that caveman type
You're
shit.
supposed to be in touch with nature like that, man. Feel nature through there, through your feet, from the soles of your
That's
feet
what
to
I
the
did
tip of your
when I
head.
used to do that in Brooklyn, man, until I stepped on a broken bottle.
Did you actually? There's no way you walk barefoot.
Changed my whole program.
That's a lie.
It happened, man.
Did you ever see somebody walk
Cut
barefoot?
my foot in 17 places. Where, in New York?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to see bums doing that all the time. I ain't lying. Yeah. Anybody tell you see bums doing that shit?
Not anybody that could afford shoes, eh?
No. But back in the day, though, including myself, I used to have big holes in the soles of my shoes for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. I used to fuck up socks all the time, man.
Real life shit.
And then he used to put cardboard. I used to, turn the sneaker over and trace, the outline, and then, put two cardboards in there and shit.
What would
and
hold it? Just you kind of stepping on it?
Huh?
Holding it in place, just you stepping
With the cardboard?
on it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it stays in. Yeah. Stays in just fine. Till that next, I used to keep it in there probably about 2 or 3 days. Yeah.
Fresh, keep
I
you
never
fresh.
forget that, a pair of black cons
That's
that
real.
I got from my brother. And it was big as hell anyway. And then I had
Plenty of slide
that's
in there.
crazy. It's so long, I forgot about a lot of that stuff. But, bruh,
Come on, it's therapy right here,
came down
man.
through there, man.
It's therapy right here. All right, I got another question for you, man.
Well,
An interesting one. But what would you say is the most disrespectful, non-verbal, non-physical action somebody could do to you? No words, not touch you or anything, but just an action. That's like.
what about spitting? That's like
I feel like that's a little physical.
that's physical.
I think we're getting physical at that point.
I don't know, man. I guess you have people that flip you off.
Yeah, that's right.
White folks are good for that in their cars. When they know they can get away and shit.
Flip the bird. One for
bird.
me is like I don't know if deliberate, but just like impeding obviously like a way that I'm going, and just not even acknowledging or what I'm saying, excuse me or anything like that.
That's certain people.
That's one of those grind my gears. But
I seen a dude one time, man, grab his crotch and shit, and was looking at my man's girl and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh damn,
Made it
that's
obvious like that. I was like, yo, that nigga better get his ass beat.
That's next level right there.
But yeah, I've seen people do that too, to get mad at somebody and, grab their crotch like to say, what you could do.
I feel like that's a foreign move.
Probably.
Crotch grab was like like a thrust.
Yeah, and even flipping the bird, I never grew up doing that. I never flipped the bird. I still don't. I don't flip birds, man. Because when we grew up, girls used to do that. They used to do this thing they used to tell you to rotate. And they would do their hand like this and shit, and the middle finger do like that. They say, you rotate like that. And only, girls used to do that shit. So anytime I see a dude flipping a bird, that
cute
comes
ass
into
shit.
mind. And shit, nigga doing that girly shit.
Mm.
Because if you're wasting your time doing that, you might as well make a fist and go punch the motherfucker if you're going to, you know what I'm saying?
Rotate. OG Lisa been telling folks to rotate back in the day.
Nah, man. My sister and them. I learned that shit from my sister and them.
Hey,
Used to
but
do that.
hey, if we could get A Green behind the scene, pull up this last video for our conspiracy.
What we got?
We got conspiracy theory
Oh,
people. You
man, we
mean?
always got a conspiracy.
We like
Why is
to
that
get
in
them
America?
juices
People
flowing,
think about
baby.
conspiracies.
Get the
Conspiracy
juices
theories.
flowing, man.
Shit.
Well,
First you thought
Skool gang.
9/11 was a conspiracy, man.
Dang, why did they do it though? What was the market, like stock market at the time, different things like
No,
that.
9/11, man. I forgot what was going on during 9/11, but yeah. That had to be because Baby Bush was the president, right? Baby Bush was the president for 8 years. So that was the time when he was talking about weapons of mass destruction.
Facts.
That's what that shit
Global
was.
warming too.
They
around
said
there,
that
huh?
Iraq had weapons of mass destruction, and at the same time we went to Afghanistan, we went to Iraq, we was in all these places.
Searching for them.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Check my boy out right here.
What we got here?
That's
Oh.
the
He
TikTok here
noticed
looks
that
like.
these birds that were on her property haven't been on her property lately, and she looked around and found them dead next to her house. She was gonna make a burial site for them and bury them, but she noticed after about a month and a half to 2 months
This is white people.
that these
Month
birds
and a
have
half.
no worms,
White people
no
doing it.
maggots,
Her
no
normal
foul
bird friends
odor
aren't
to them
around.
whatsoever.
She said she was
She's
gonna
just,
bury
like,
the birds.
confused
That's how
about
you
what's
know it's
going
white
on.
folks.
Look at that.
Black people
You
leave
got
shit where
1,
it is.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 birds.
Fact.
6 of them that are dead. That's the little one that's been 3 weeks. It's been dead for 3 weeks, and again, no worms, no maggots, no foul smell. Look at that, y'all. She
Just
went to go get her
nothing,
son
huh?
to ask her about it. Again, these birds used to be around her garden and watching like what's going on. So her son went to go put on the gloves.
watchbirds,
and
he said.
This is what he found, y'all. Check this out.
They were watchbirds.
Watchers. Are those the same birds? We'll say they are. Check them out. Check them out. Uh-oh.
You got
Conspiracy?
the
Oh shit.
Chipped up.
whatever it is. That's
That's
one
why
of the birds.
Nvidia stock is so high.
And he searches
selling
all
chips
of
all
them,
over the
and they
place.
all have this within
They
them.
selling chips,
They say
man.
they keeping an eye on us. If it's not through the phone, they got the birds on us too.
He had a drone bird. Those are drone birds.
Conspiracy.
So
How you
this
feel about
lady
that one?
noticed that these birds that
Waste of
were
time?
Man, they didn't do nothing but put them damn chips from one of their garage door openers or something on some birds. Acting a
Split it
fool,
up in there.
trying to get some views and shit.
Hey, I gotta get the juices flowing for our conspiracy folks too, man.
Show another video like that. See what happened to you.
Hey, it's OG Lee.
Put you on punishment, man.
It's you, NDE. Best father son
Subscribe.
podcast in America, man. Y'all go
Subscribe.
like, comment, subscribe, Facebook,
Hey,
Snapchat.
Somebody
X.
would have been looking at those birds and wanting to eat
They
them,
were gonna
right?
eat 'em.
Because they eating your pets.
They threw them out.
They're eating your pets. They're eating your pets.
It's
They're
old
eating
school,
your pets.
new school.
They're eating
OG
your
Lee,
pets.
you
They're eating your
NDE.
animals.
Wow.
Over there in Springfield, Ohio, they're eating your